Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Fire Emblem 3 Houses on Kwing's Let's Plays. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified when more Fire Emblem arrives every day on Kwing's Let's Plays.
Woohoo!
So it's time for us to continue the story. And do some exploring. Let's do this. Ah, somber music, because, well, it was a rough day for AmbyChan. But that's okay, we have support conversations. No, we don't.
It was rough for me.
What's rough for you? See?
Yeah, my head is kind of down like that.
Good work. Should we call it a day?
Thank you. Yes, let's. Catherine, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you something.
Let me guess. You're going to ask why you're so bad at predicting my attacks.
When I expect an attack from above, you surprise me from below. When I expect a jab, I get a sweep. You seem to anticipate my anticipation.
It's probably because you're a straightforward, honest person. You're reading my movements and trying to calculate what I'll do next.
That has always seemed the most sound strategy when engaging in combat, yes.
Right. Well, I take that anticipation and turn it against you. I use my eyes and the tilt of my sword to mislead you. Catching your opponent off guard is the trick to staying alive in combat. You've got to keep yourself alive if you want to protect Lady Rhea, right?
Your dedication to Lady Rhea's safety is truly inspiring, Catherine.
You flatter me.
My dream is to become a knight and protect my king, no matter the cost. There is no greater purpose I can serve. Although your fealty is sworn to Lady Rhea, you are the ideal knight I aspire to be.
Admire me to your heart's content, but I'm...
Catherine, I'd be honored if you would make me your squire.
Whoa!
My what now? Oh, you're far too straight-laced to be my squire.
However you might judge me, I'm quite serious about this.
All right then, why not? Let's start by teaching you how to flirt with handsome men.
Pardon me? That can't possibly be where you want to start.
Nah, I was just kidding. I wish I knew how to flirt with handsome men. Instead, let's teach you to lighten up.
That was funny.
Understood.
Catherine and Ingrid are both nobles, although Catherine, we learn, she is a fleeing noble, so...
Yeah, that was kind of interesting.
Alright guys, I've been delaying this, but let's just double-check something. So we're gonna look at our roster and see how we're doing with weapons. So it might be possible to recruit people who like bows, and axes, and horses. Maybe. Or we could need a B rank, I'm not really sure. We'll find out.
Oh, okay.
Because we did get her, who is a lance and bow person, and we were C.
Leonie.
Bow was C. That was from just getting to know her. Also getting to know her. Alright, so let's give it a shot and see what happens. It's time for Exploring Day! Which means 2 episodes of exploring.
Sarcastic yay!
Well, that's usually how it works, isn't it? We can't really upload our episodes. I mean, it would kill our computer.
If you must weep, then weep. I shall be here for
Aww.
you. Well, it would be ridiculous to not feel anything after something like that. Go on and let it out. I am here.
Okay, well, I guess that was it.
I think AmbyChan already expressed her 1 tier of emotion. She's good.
I don't know. I have this weird feeling that she's not... I don't know. Maybe Rhea did something when she saved the baby that made it, like, partially human. Maybe that's why, you know, she doesn't have emotions. It makes me think back to Devil May Cry, like Trish, the character who resembles Dante's mom, who was made in the image of the mother, but wasn't the mother or, you know, her own spirit, until one part of the game, she starts to develop emotion. She cries, and Dante says, you know, these are tears of humans, because devils never cry. So...
Hence the name.
Also, Devil May Cry is on the Switch now, the first game. And it's a remastered version, so it's not terribly bad, but it's for older kids, so... It just made me think of that. for some reason because I'm weird.
Oh, I mean, she definitely doesn't... It feels like she's not... I mean, I don't want to say it because it's weird, but it feels like she's not a human being.
She's one of the very few characters that have blue hair, too, so... Maybe that blue hair has something to do with it. What's up? Oh, I fear there's more suffering ahead. Stop that! Stop that right now!
Yeah, why don't we think about having more suffering? That'll be
Can we have the happy school music again? Because this is just kind of... hurts.
I'm just gonna have another earbud in my ear and listen to the Teen Titans Go theme song while I'm playing this game.
Teen Titans Go!
And then that'll make me feel better because it's just like...
Oh, Bernie's not in her room anymore. I think she's actually out and about. I could be wrong, but...
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things that could have happened. Like, the actual child could have actually died and she replaced it with another child or something. Or, like you said, she could have infused it with, the powers of, like, the goddess, so she's really the goddess in human form, even though she technically died.
Yeah, there's a lot that could happen. Well, it looks like... let's try talking to Marianne. Or Hilda. Hilda's the one that always says no. Like, always. Like, no, you're not cool enough. I can't join your team. So, where would you be?
Professor!
Yeah?
Yes? You can't just call my name and then not... Ugh.
It's weird. Why would they just say that while you're running through?
Hi, kitty.
Yeah, that needs to be, they need to fix that thing. You need to be able to, like, pet cats.
Oops.
We're already playing another game where you can actually interact with cats.
Yes, well, kind of.
Dark expressions don't suit you, Professor. But, well, I'm glad to see you out in the world again. It seems this month will be a quiet one around here. There aren't many knights around to liven things up.
Most of the knights are gone, seeking out the enemy.
Isn't that a bit much? I agree it's important, but is it a good idea to neglect the safety of the monastery?
Oh.
What do you think, Professor?
We have to ask or answer? It would be a shame if it were invaded.
I agree. We can send some knights after our enemies, but so many? It makes the church seem reckless.
I agree.
Wow, it feels like our students are actually being more mature and growing up. They're not as, like, angsty and stuff.
Professor? Do you think we'll still be able to graduate? If dangerous things keep happening around here, who even knows? I'm worried.
Yeah, what about all that
I hope
tuition?
that all the students and professors will be there to celebrate at the graduation ceremony.
I don't know. I mean, the fact that they say, oh, Sorrow's coming, it's like, and the knights have left. That seems awfully convenient.
That's why everyone turns evil, because the school closes and they never get their diplomas, so they go out into the world and they can't get a job.
Or the school
have all
gets
that debt.
invaded by the enemy and it causes a rift between the students and they all become enemies. Whereas before they're fighting on the same side, but maybe their kingdoms rise up. Because remember, these are the generation of the, the future nobles. Right now, their parents and stuff are in charge. What if they start a war while everybody's in school? And they somehow get dragged into it. There's got to be a reason why they all fight each other. Because right now, everybody's pretty civil with one another.
I don't think it matters, like, if they fight each other when they're in school or out. Like, they'll eventually end up in a war with each other anyway. Like, I don't know, that's how I feel.
I hope there's DLC where there's an option to, not start a war. Like, everybody unites and they defeat something else. Just like some of the other DLC we've seen from Fire Emblem games, where there's, like, another option that's kind of like a pacifist route.
Yeah.
Professor, it seems like you're holding up okay, but I'm worried about Leonie.
What?
She really loved Gerald. I hope she can bounce back.
Huh? She wasn't his daughter. What the?
That's true. Let's try, see if she'll be recruited.
Professor, you look like you
No.
want to say something. But if you're here to lecture me, I'll pass. It's not...
So, even though we have C Axe, we don't have high enough charm. So, I would advise people make her like a person to come on missions with you and build her up to B rank, and you'll be able to recruit her. Take probably about a couple hours, but you should be able to do it in 1 month. I don't know if we're going to do that with her or not. I haven't decided.
I'll say a prayer for Gerald's soul. There's not much else I can do.
That's true.
Professor? I have a request. It's about your class.
Invite to join house?
Huh? Oh, thank you.
Marianne!
I should be more comfortable speaking after I get to know you better.
Same. I am so Marianne.
Ash's girl saved. Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, she has some really cute support conversations with Ash. Adorable.
I feel like Ash is probably the sweetest guy on our team, so it makes sense why the shy girl would gravitate to him.
So, because the riding is so high, it's possible we might get somebody else.
There is no one here who has not heard tales of Gerald's valor. We have suffered a most dear loss. I do not know what the enemy's aim was, but I do know this. After what they have done, we cannot suffer them to live. If there is anything I can do to ensure that justice is brought swiftly, you need only give the word.
I kind of would want this guy to join, like through
Well-
mission assistance. But let's see if we can recruit him.
Oh, yeah.
It would seem that your reputation is on the rise. It's a shame I am not in your class, but I suppose I am content with my current arrangement.
Alright, you're right. He's not.
See, charm. Charm is so hard.
So yeah, if you want, why don't you recruit,
There is
why
no
don't you
one
have
here who
him
I
join
do
the
not know
class?
if there is
I like what he
any-
said about the father, so yeah, he's gonna be this month's mission.
Pretty sure this is a love interest for AmbyChan.
Well, of course. Alright, so he's gonna help this month. Alright. So far we've got Marianne, and I have my work cut out to try to get him. I've actually found a really easy way to do it, guys and gals. What you do is, because you were, so nice to us to tell us about the grind option, I basically, since AmbyChan is so strong already, I bring her and a healer out, and I just stand next to that guy and have him follow me, or any person, and within about an hour, I get him up to C rank, and then, then I repeat it for the next day. And it
Yeah.
just keeps going, and eventually they join up. Pretty easy. But the problem is, there's going to be a time where you can't do that anymore, so I have a contingency plan, which I'll talk about in future episodes, because I'm not ready to share it just yet.
Okay.
But don't worry if some students end up dying, because they won't be gone forever. That's all I'm going to say.
Are you gonna ask Lady Rhea to bring them back as a non-human?
Nope, Doc Brown.
Doc Brown.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. Alright, so we got a dagger. Man, this Pro Controller really needs to be replaced. Ugh,
Sorry.
it's okay. Amby, the little fighting game expert.
Hey, you've been asking me to get better and better.
I know.
I've been
You
trying.
gotta keep yourself active during tough times, Professor. Even if it seems impossible. That's how I got through it when I lost my parents.
It's very
If you
sweet.
need help with anything, just come and see me. Eating and training are my specialties.
Eating and training. Eating.
Everybody loves owl feathers. I don't know why. It's like, if you forget somebody's anniversary, give them an owl feather. They seem to love it.
Are we talking about real life or in the game?
In the game.
Oh, okay.
Is this for me? It's so nice!
Everybody loves them. I don't know why. They just do.
Good to see you, Professor. I was just on my way to train, so...
He still can't. So he needs... This is actually possible. If you guys are trying to recruit Raphael, what you need is strength. Strength is actually using the batons, or those gauntlets. And then heavy armor would be to make Amby like just a regular armor class for like a few hours. And once you get up to C rank, you should be able to get him to join. So it's not impossible. Everybody's telling me, oh, it's just easier to, do the, mission acceptance thing and then grind all the other stuff. But you can also turn Amby into that. She can be any class. Okay. House versus house bow tournament. I'm going to say Ash would be probably the best for that. Because he's an A+ student, so boom.
Yep.
Go time.
He's the man. Our boy Ash. Make us proud, Ash.
He's overpowered.
Make us proud.
You really shouldn't be level 30 this early in the game.
That was tough.
Why not? It's more fun then.
I know! Over-leveling is fun. Then you don't have to worry about your students, you just enjoy the story.
Yep.
I've lost track of how much money we have. I don't even care. I'm never going to be able to spend it all. I wish I could buy a base. That'd be cool.
I feel like it's necessary because we're doing this as a 2-player Let's Play, and for me not to get worried about you, like what you're gonna do with the characters and on the battlefield, I feel like they have to be over-leveled. So I don't stress out. Start like backseat gaming. Because it's like, when they're over-leveled, it's like, oh, well, I'm not really worried. Whatever you want to do, it's fine. Ooh, I didn't know Petra was so good with a bow.
Ash might be in trouble.
That was tough.
Ash might be in trouble big time.
Yeah. Probably could have put Samir in there.
I think we're actually going to lose this.
Shamir. Oh, see what I'm talking about? We're not really over-leveled then.
Well, he's using a training bow.
Why did you put a training bow?
I didn't get a choice!
Oh, there we go. That was really close.
Yeah, but if there's another round, then he's going to lose.
Then he's not really over-leveled then.
It's over. It's over.
You always say he's over-leveled, but...
Oh,
really
you can restore HP! You can restore HP!
How do you do that?
Like this. What does it say?
You have 2
Okay.
HP recoveries remaining.
Alright, I think we can do it.
Okay.
Come on, Ash.
Oh, please, Claude, don't hurt us.
He does 12.
Come on, Ash!
Get him!
Come on, Ash!
Yes!
The fight continues.
That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. There's no more after Claude. Yes!
Yay!
I didn't know you could restore health. I thought it's a survival thing. Oh well. That's pretty cool.
The more you know.
Yeah!
Gain advanced seal as a reward.
Holla!
But we already used an advanced seal, so we'll have to give it to somebody else.
Nah, we can buy more advanced seals, though. We can buy 3 more.
I
for
haven't
this month.
seen any for sale. Oh, okay.
So we don't want to try to recruit him because he has a B rank conversation coming up this month. So we just talk to him normal.
Close to being strong enough. I mean, Gerald was so much stronger than me, but even he, that's enough. I can't dwell on the past. There's no way to know what my future holds, but I do know one thing. Whatever happens, I have to make my own way in this world. I have to keep pushing so I can grow even stronger.
Bold. I like him. Caspar, he's kind of cool.
Professor, welcome back. We all were... You've been on our minds. Know that your enemies are my enemies. I will do all I can to help you find justice. There is no one else I can... My strength is yours alone.
Whoa!
I will fight as you command. I will kill anyone, should you ask it of me.
It's a little bit much there, Batman.
Dude, maybe you should not say that to someone.
The thought is appreciated, but
let's test you. Let's see. I don't know. One of the professors here decided to dock my pay. Why don't you? No. No. But the fact that he said there's no one else I can trust to, it's like, so you're the only one that he can really trust in the whole world. It's like, oh, that's interesting. I thought he would say to Ingrid would be the one he could trust. Unless he's just saying that to toy with our emotions and heart.
Alright, let's do some planting. Harvest.
You know what I would love to do someday is plant...
Greenhouse?
Well, yeah, a greenhouse, but I want to plant chamomile in our greenhouse and make you fresh chamomile tea. From our garden.
Yeah.
Why not? You love chamomile tea.
I do love chamomile tea, you're right.
All you have to do is put the little chamomile, you know, they come in little chamomile flowers. You crush them and you put them in a tea bag and then you can make them into tea. They're just like what you get in the store.
Yeah. Hey, to do.
It is a shame what happened to Gerald.
Stop reminding me!
Thanks a lot for
I'm
reminding
sorry.
me.
There are no words.
Oops.
Leave some flowers on his grave for me.
Maybe you could leave some for I don't have... okay, I'll be going there, actually. He's
Hello
my
there.
dad.
Stop reminding me! My gosh, you people are, like, not good at helping someone grieve. I remember all the good times. It's like, he just died. Can we... Oh, Leone.
Captain Gerald's gone. He's gone. And we'd only just reunited.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is even harder on you. But I just can't... I can't believe...
Wait, how did she know Gerald?
She was like his, adopted daughter. Kind of.
What?
Yeah, her village was wiped out, and he kind of was, taking care of her since she was young. Not as, like, a baby like you, but, you know, it's kind of like another sibling. The weird thing about this, if you're the guy version of us, you can marry her. Like, and she's kind of like your stepsister, sort of, kind of.
Wait, was Gerald taking care of both of you guys at the same time? Because I don't remember her as my sister.
I don't
recall her.
I think that he actually left you for a while in protection of Rhyme Village, and he was off, like, you know. I don't know how they explain how AmbyChan, has never met her until here. I still don't understand it, but...
Why would he leave his own daughter?
We've already saved Leone. He was probably keeping you safe. Like, because, you know, even... I've watched animes about mercenaries. Like, sometimes they have to leave home to go to work. There's this one anime I'm watching that's really cute about this guy who finds, like, this, I don't know what kind of creature she is. She's like kind of like an elf character.
Mm-hmm.
And he brings her... He saves her from a monster, and he goes to adopt her, but she has, like, horns or ears or something, so she doesn't stand out, like... Or she... Wait, I can't fish?
Or she does stand out.
She stands out. So what he does is they find a way to braid her hair to cover, like, you know... Because otherwise she looks human.
Yeah.
And he adopts her. That's his daughter. And he takes care of her, but he still has to leave her in the city so he can go to work. Because he can't take her with her because it would be dangerous. So maybe because of your special abilities, he had to leave AmbyChan home until you were older, and Leone has been in this school for a couple years, hence why you haven't met. So when you were out on the battlefield with your dad, Leone was here at the school for who knows how many years. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
so sorry. I never quite know what to say at times like these. Just don't push yourself too hard too soon. It's okay to allow yourself to be sad right now. Losing someone dear to you. Well, each loss is unique, but it's a feeling I know very well. That said, Professor,
Thank goodness
The dog barking just kind of ruined everything. Heartfelt.
I don't know.
Oh no. Professor, thank you for all you have done for
Shadow,
us.
why do you always come when something sad is happening?
Nothing to report today.
Are you like a sad cat?
Wait, he's crying?
Professor,
That guy was
thank
crying.
you for...
Can he be a marriage option? He's like so nice.
You want me to marry a sniveling, crying guy? What?
But you already have like the, you know, a decent guy in real life. So I mean, yeah, go for the guy with emotional baggage.
Sensitive guy.
The sensitive guy. That's right.
No, I mean, I'm just kidding. I mean, it is sweet that he's sensitive.
I like that guard though. Wait, the music's happy. Yay!
I forget who it was, but somebody in our chat always says that's my favorite guard.
What do you require?
Hi. I'm ready to spend my money. Alright, so, the Pegasus company is maxed out, so it's time for us to do something new. Ooh, Wervin Company. That sounds fun. That sounds real fun. Let's go with them.
Do you want to hire this battalion?
I do.
We'll do everything we can.
I do. Thank you. Yay! Oh, I just realized something. Now we have the ability to grow authority. Oh, wait, no, we're on horse. Never mind. I was like, why is horse growing? It's like, we're on horseback, that's why. So if we were a monk class or a mage, we would be increasing our reason and something else. Charm you can only get from tea parties if you're successful with them, and support conversations, I
Dancing?
think. I don't know.
Farewell.
I don't really know how to grow charm at all. That's why if
So
a character
Lane does.
if a character says charm, I just like bring them into, you know, that thing.
Hey there.
Can you repair something?
Oh, that person's armor is pink. Cute.
Sword of the Creator? No. I don't need to yet.
Doesn't need repair right
Not yet.
now.
Maybe later.
Come back anytime.
Okay. I will. Alright, now. Where to now? Oh, Bernadette is out and about. That's nice. She left her room.
She's out of her house?
I know. Miracle.
That's weird.
Up, back to the somber sounding music. Ah, depression.
Depression, thy name is Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
I like this game though. I like the story a lot.
Yay, it's depressing, but I like it.
Yeah.
I trained with Gerald just the other day.
Stop it!
Oh my gosh!
Why did he have to go and die?
Why does everyone have to talk about
too
him?
Awful. He didn't deserve it.
Stabbed in the back by a student of all things.
Yeah.
Told you she was evil. View quest.
Do you have time for a request?
Practice battle maneuvers with the Empire's Imperial Guard? Sure.
It wouldn't be my choice of how to go out.
No, it's kind of lame. It's not really a hero's death. He was... Also, he never got to tell us what he wanted to tell us, but that's how you know a death flag's gonna happen. If a character says, later, I would like to meet and talk with you. I have something I really need to tell you. And then, dead!
And then we never know what it's gonna be. Will they ever hint at what it was?
Nope.
That's so stupid.
That's life.
Why can't we just find a letter that has what we were gonna...
Shadow!
What are you doing? You've already left your scent on that microphone every single day. Shadow is literally bumping the microphone. Excuse me for ladies and gentlemen watching. Our cat is...
She is cute.
Professor, I'm sure you will pull through this because you're so strong, Professor.
She smells bad though.
Best to stay calm during such tumultuous and upsetting times. We don't know the nature of our enemies. If we underestimate them, anything could happen.
But if we don't defeat them... Oh, we should be careful. A shadow. Look.
Yes, I agree. I don't want to lose you too, Professor.
You don't even know me! Watch!
Yes? I'm actually very busy
See?
right
How did-
now. If you're here to ask a favor, please ask something.
You're very dear to me, Professor. Recruit. I'm sorry, I'm really busy right now. I don't know you. Magic and faith. Okay, so you would, monk class. Alright.
It just shows that whenever...
Got it.
I don't want to
Monk
be,
class.
like, cynical or anything, but whenever someone dies, everyone just pretends like they were the person's best friend and everything, when in reality they really weren't.
It's not guys, it's not the game. The controller's kind of messed up. It's not the game. The game doesn't do this.
I've sung lyrics lamenting death many times on stage.
Yeah.
But when something like this happens in real life, I'm lost. I don't know what to say, but I do know this much. Sir Gerald must have been very proud to have you as his child.
Thanks.
Actually, I can relate to Dorothy on that, because I've been asked to sing it, like, solos for funerals, like, multiple times.
And play your violin.
Yeah, but, like, I hardly ever, like, got asked to sing, like, at other events. It was always funerals, the majority of them. And I was always like, wow, do people think I'm really depressing or something? Like...
Oh, settle down and stop with the knocking. I'll be there in 2 shakes.
Oh.
You were sleeping?
Oh, dear. Professor? Is that you?
Yeah, you had class this morning at 7-8. Oh, never mind.
Just a moment.
Haha.
Oh, what should I do? I can't open the door in this state.
Too much orange juice.
Manuela, you simply must quit oversleeping. Hold on. Where are my clothes? I can't even find my... Where in blazes is my underwear? Oh, What is my dressing robe belt caught on? I can't tie this properly. It's not even covering... Oh, Manuela. This will have to do.
AmbyChan's just like, maybe I shouldn't have come here.
I would hope, Professor, that you have the decorum to pretend you've heard
I
nothing.
know, right?
Anyway, I'll be just another moment. Patience, please.
Show some decorum, AmbyChan.
Hello. Sorry to have kept you
Oh,
waiting.
it's no problem.
So, what do you want?
I forgot. Goodbye.
Excuse me? You had a reason for coming here, I assume. I've put a lot of time and effort into making it possible to talk with you, you know.
Sorry.
No, you've done nothing wrong. Let's just say I'm not having a good day. Actually, I didn't have a good night. Never mind. What did you want, anyway?
Maybe she got depressed after Gerald. I have a message from a knight.
You heard from him? The fellow from last night? Huh. What did he have to say?
He said, we will never go out together again.
Yeah, figures. Kind of saw it coming, actually. That's why I came back to my room and went to bed. To get over it. Thank you for checking in on me. Was that all you
I
wanted?
feel like AmbyChan is kind of
Well
a jerk.
then, good night.
Yeah. Sleep well.
I just woke her up just to give her some horrible information.
Yep.
About a bad date that she didn't even want to talk about.
Yep.
Man, I'm a mean person.
Yep.
I didn't even I should have just been like, no, it's no problem. You don't have to come to the door. You're in your PJs or whatever. Like, don't worry about it.
Oh.
If somebody came to the door and I was in my PJs and I didn't want to come to the door, I would just be like, I would just wouldn't answer the door. I just wouldn't. I would pretend I wasn't there.
Professor? What happened to Gerald? It's terrible.
Yeah.
If there's anything I can do, simply ask. Even if what you desire is revenge, I'll gladly lend you my power.
Oh, it seems like you enjoy
Can't let them
revenge.
get away with this.
I'm pretty sure you were involved, Vampire Girl, so you're pretending like you're sad, but in reality, I'm pretty sure it's your friend Monica that did this. You remember her? She's your friend?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on.
Let's give... Oh.
I hate it when people act like they're sad about something when they're the ones that did it to you.
Mm-hmm.
So annoying. It's called being two-faced.
Indeed. Oh, okay. Well, they don't like that special. Stuffed pheasant and eggs. Yum.
Ooh, I've actually cooked pheasant in school. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, actually.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be, like, better than anything I've ever had. In reality, like, most of those, like, really, like, game birds and stuff like that, they're not the greatest tasting.
Mm-hmm.
This food is a revelation. I can't help but smile when I eat it.
Eating with friends is warming for the heart.
There we go. Yay, Ignatz is happy. Okay, cool. And we could do... I don't remember what cooking... Look for Gerald's belongings in his quarters.
Maybe he has a note that he was going to tell you something.
Probably.
Like, note to self, I need to tell AmbyChan that...
Professor, please lend us your ears. Ferdinand is saying impossible things.
I do not see what is impossible about it.
Uh...
All I said was that if you want to go back to Brigid, you probably can. You are the Empire's guest, so to speak. They cannot afford for something bad to happen to you. There would be a diplomatic incident. Someone close to us has turned up dead. So one could argue that you are not safe here anymore.
I am not returning to home until I have grabbed my goal. I will not be listening to the words of Ferdinand.
No, look, I did not mean to pressure you. Apologies for the misunderstanding.
Why would Petra not be safe?
I am spending my days with devotion to my studies. There is something I think of when looking at you. I am feeling that the way you are teaching would give me great benefit.
What?
Is it possible to be switching to your class? I would like to be requesting that of you.
Booyah!
I
Ooh.
have so much gratitude. I'm still still not used to the speaking of your language.
Glorious!
But I have full comprehension. Please, Professor, teach me all of the things you know.
Okay.
Oh, we are going to be learning of the things!
And Ferdinand is still gonna say no because he requires night stuff. Watch.
Professor, please lend us your ear. You were already told. I am learning here, from the Academy. What are you thinking, Professor?
You do not have to
I am not
leave.
returning to home until I have grabbed my goal.
Here, White.
I will not be listening to the words of Ferdinand.
No, look, I didn't...
Psh, Ferdinand.
Oh, Professor. Here to recruit me, I presume?
Trying to keep her
Well,
safe.
The eldest
What's wrong
son of
with you?
House Eyre will not be so easily swayed.
See, watch. It's gonna say dexterity, heavy armor. So,
so it's hard
AmbyChan would have to be like a heavy.
knight!
No, not a knight. Basically, like to do like a heavy weapons class type thing. Hi, guys.
I'm so glad you're okay, Professor. I was so worried.
Oh, Professor, you must be starving. Mercy and I made some sweets for
Aw.
you.
Did?
We were thinking that if you were to eat
I love my
something
blue
sweet,
lions.
it might help you feel better.
Oh, you guys know what happens when people are sad.
Baking sweets is my specialty.
And being depressed
sure
is the
they'll do
specialty of the Blue Lions.
You're not wrong! Oh my gosh. Alright, thank you guys. You're adorbs.
Thank you for the sweets.
Alright, time for some insensitive stuff.
This sugar will go right to my thighs, but thank you. I appreciate it.
It's a library occupants. Rhea's not gonna have anything remotely interesting to talk to us about, but...
Professor.
Yeah, I know, Professor's depressed and sad.
I bet she'll sit there talking to you for an hour
Professor.
about
How are you holding up?
terribly, because everyone keeps
I know
mentioning my
how
dad.
heavily grief weighs upon one's heart. I lost my mother some time ago. It was... Forgive me my moment of weakness. Even all these years later, I cannot recall that time without feeling the pain as if it were brand new. Just know that I am praying for your mind and your heart to find peace.
Okay. Thank you.
That was actually kind of nice.
That was kind of sweet. See, she was the only one who was actually praying for you. Everyone else was praying for Gerald, who's kind of already gone at this point. So, wherever he is, he probably already has peace.
I hope so. I mean, literally stabbed in the back. That's not really a warrior's death.
That's what I was thinking. Like, he's led a whole group
First
of
Tomas,
knights.
and now Monica. I do have a theory, though I admit it is nothing more than speculation. Both Tomas and Monica have each gone missing at one time or another. It was reported that when Monica returned from her disappearance, she began to act like a completely different person. As if, perhaps, the real Monica had been killed and replaced by an imposter.
What?
Thinking of it like that, it is possible that this Fódlan had been impersonating Tomas for some time. How they managed such a convincing change of appearance, though, I still do not understand.
Or they could just be evil, dude.
Yeah. No, I know I said it as grumpy because he doesn't have his wifey around.
I know. I feel bad for him. I would be the same. I know, I'm just more depressing things.
Thank you.
Very close to my wifey. I know people say, oh, we feel like you guys argue and stuff like that. It's like, name one couple that doesn't argue, but Amber and I banter. Like, we've shown for the past decade or so we've been on YouTube working together that we are the most unique couple you will ever meet on YouTube.
Yeah, we actually probably get along better now than we did when we were first married.
Whoa!
Ah! it's
Why is she here?
Oh, is something hiding just behind that book?
You ring.
I have seen it before. Ah, I know. Gerald showed that ring to you beside a grave. Do you recall? He said he wished for you to have that ring one day. That means it's yours.
That's
He also said that you should gift that ring to someone special.
Pretty sure that's the ring he gave his wifey. And that ring, I think it's the same for the guy version and the girl version. So if you're a guy character, that's the ring you're supposed to give to your bride. But
Yeah.
for the girl version, it's like, I guess you just exchange rings? I don't know.
I don't know.
I have something rather uncomfortable to discuss.
This morning?
It's about the weapon that killed Gerald. Will you listen?
Sure.
Listen.
It was a dagger, but I know enough to know it wasn't an ordinary dagger. It wasn't made of iron or steel
Chocolate?
because whatever it was, the wound it left wasn't normal. Who could make a blade like that, do you figure?
Someone
wait.
evil.
It wasn't normal? But I thought Dimitri said he gave it to Edelgard.
No, that wasn't Edelgard's knife. Something else.
Oh, never mind. No, that was the tiny dagger. This is like the giant, like, curved sword.
You've lost someone very dear to you.
Or
I'm so
curved dagger.
You have my sympathy. Manuela and I can take on some of your workload this month.
Could you grade this
Can't do all
giant
the
stack of
teaching,
papers
but
for
at
me,
least
please?
we can lighten the load for you. I've always seen strength in your eyes. I know you'll recover. You're a very strong person.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Your mustache is very strong also. You're very strong too. I feel like he and Manuel are supposed to end up together for some reason.
Practice yields results.
Yeah, that's what I would agree
Can
to.
you imagine them as little kids on a playground arguing?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I could see that.
I wonder who they were.
That's all you have? Okay. Little speech balloon. I wonder
Yeah,
who they
because
were.
she's the medic or whatever, so that of course she would have seen Gerald's wound in the infirmary. Infirmary. Whatever.
Infirmary.
Infirmary. I was gonna say infirmatory.
No.
Infirmary.
Oh.
The school nurse.
All right. This is a good place to end
She's a
this
school
episode.
nurse.
Yeah, okay. So we learned Amber has trouble saying infirmary.
Trouble? What?
What? Never mind. Fine. All right, so anyway, people, yeah, AmbyChan's bored. Thanks so much for watching. Join us tomorrow as we finish up the investigation and try to recruit some more characters. We're doing pretty good.
Yeah, she was like, my hand is more interesting than this conversation.
I have digits on my fingers. What? My glove I ripped it from Michael Jackson. So, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And if you guys are looking for a new Let's Play, we're going to be starting up a new game soon called Astral Chain. So, like, comment, subscribe, and it's going to be a fun fall. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!